welcome back to my mother loving channel. Today, you know, like I've gotten so many DMs about how I do my makeup every day. Just kidding, I haven't, because I don't wear makeup very often, but because of COVID, and because I'm lazy, and because, you know, just some days I wake up and I think, what's the point of anything? Realistically, this is what I look like every day. I know. How do I look this good, I don't know. Brian's out on a hike. I feel like I get a lot done when he leaves the house because when he's here, I just want to hang out with him 24/7, which is kind of a problem. We're working on codependency, baby. First and foremost though, for the makeup tutorial of today, make sure your face is clean. Make sure you don't have shit on your hands. I always have a towel nearby, but I've washed my face. And then I like to use, lately, the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Let's get a little bit of that, okay, yummy. That stuff is really great. And then I also am in love with Bye Bye Under Eye Cream by It Cosmetics. It has caffeine in it. I don't even know, I've already done this, but I'll do some more. You just stick it like this, like so, like that, and you look like you just came alive. When, you know, for about 7 months, we've all been looking like The Walking Dead. And then I mean, everyone talks about this. Y'all know what this is. You already know the drill, the motherfucking drill. This shit is so good. I put it on my lips all the time. You know, it brings all the boys to your yard. It's how I got Brian back, so. And let's see, that's all for that. So my face is clean, it's primed and prepped. I also used, which I can't, oh, here we go. Make sure you're putting sunscreen on your skin every day. This is the one I like, and I have very problematic skin, and it doesn't make me break out. We love that. I have been eating so many sweets for the past week because, actually longer than that, because I've recently become obsessed with the Great British Bake Off, and I can't stop baking. And then my parents got me a nice ass KitchenAid, you know, like stand mixer. Shit's getting real up in here. I mean, I basically opened up a bakery, but on the downside, where is it? I'm breaking out like a motherfucker. So you win some, you lose some. I've always used It Cosmetics. I mean, this is like my go-to. Their CC cream. It's so good, but it's really, really full coverage. And because I don't wear much makeup lately, now when I put makeup on, I don't know if y'all feel this way too, it feels like my face is disgusting and I'm like bathing in nastiness, and so I'll have my makeup on for 10 minutes and then I need to get it off immediately. They created this one, which is like more medium coverage, and I'm using the shade Medium Neutral 33. So this is gonna cause some riots probably in the back, but I use my fingers. Like I said, this is why your hands need to be clean, to put on, and I just do one pump, just one pump, to put on my foundation. Okay, so, okay, this is a little bit darker than my skin because I have no self tanner on. And make sure you're getting like your ears, your hairline, you don't want your neck, you want it to be blended. All right, people, we don't want to be looking like a psychopath. A little bit more for my forehead. Gonna rub that in. Also, sometimes like if I'm having issues and my cover up can't get it, I'll go over where I have discoloration. I'll go over that area with this, which is the thicker, which I think I'm gonna do, because why not? Okay, this is so much darker than my... Ladies, make sure your foundation matches. I got this because I'm obsessed with having spray tan on my body all the time, but lately I don't care, so it's okay. At least I'll be tan in the face. Like I said, you just want to blend that shit real nice and thick, like gorgeous, gorgeous. And then, you know, like self-affirmations to yourself when you're putting makeup on. You're stunning. You are so beautiful. You're glowing, like a pregnancy glow, but without the baby. Also, this is why I have the rag, so then you can kind of just like wipe the product on here. So my fingers aren't so dirty. Okay, so my base is on. Now I'm going to use Too Faced Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and that is in the shade, we don't know, here we go, Almond. Okay, so you just want to do like, I just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I get kind of red right here, and then, you know, and a lot of this is just like war paint, you know, we're just going to battle, and we're deceiving Deny, lie, deceive, deceive. The trickery begins here, ladies. The trickery begins here. You want to get this damp before you put this on your face, and then squeeze the excess water out so it's not like dripping on your face. But you want it to be damp so it doesn't absorb all the product. When it's dry, it will literally soak up all your product. So also, I don't know if y'all saw, I just obviously put the concealer on the places where I was breaking out, plus olive right here. So I just kind of start, that's a lie. I actually usually start here. This is the most unfiltered makeup tutorial you'll ever see. Okay, this is already just making my skin look flawless. Crazy to me that I used to do this every single day. Like, what? Okay, this is my little bitch ass friend who's decided to pop up. His name is homemade chocolate ice cream with brownies in it that you made last night at 3 a.m. I like to let my foundation and the cover cream, concealer, whatever, just sit on my face for a second instead of going straight into mattifying everything. So I'm gonna go, and I always do my eyeshadow next. So my favorite palette of all time is this Tarte in Bloom. Guys, this shit is crazy, okay? There is, these shades are just all you would ever want. I mean, I use literally all of them except for Smoke Show because it looks like, you know, someone punched me in the eye. But other than that, I use them all. Okay, I have 2 different brushes that I use for my eyeshadow. They're both MAC brushes, I think. Yeah, this is more like, you know, fine line. I don't know, that's not fine line, but just more compact, shorter bristles. And that's when you like, I'm trying to get the color on. And then I have a blending brush. So then I put the majority of the color on with this, and then I blend with this one. We're gonna start with Flower Child, this bad boy. And I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid. Just a nice base color. Gets your day started, gets you feeling poppin', gets you feeling, you know, like you're purposeful in this life and not everything is shot to hell. I'm not gonna put it fully up here. I'm just gonna kind of put it in my crease. So then next I'm gonna use Smarty Pants, which is right next to it, this one. And it's just a little bit darker. I'm going to put this over my whole lid as well. And I am not a makeup guru, okay? This is not like, this is what you have to do. This is just what I do and what works for me. And I get a lot of compliments on my makeup when it's done. So I feel like I have something to add to the table. So we're just gonna make a video of this. So again, just put it all over your lid. And then I'm gonna take Rebel, because that looks, and it looks exciting. And I'm gonna put that on the outside of my eyes like this. The outside of your lid, and then bring it up. You don't wanna just stop on your lid. You wanna bring it up like this. I think my eyes are almond shaped. I'm not sure, but you can see. And then I'm gonna go back over this and blend. So those of you freaking out right now, like, oh my God, she just left it like that. Don't leave it like this. You always need to blend, ladies, okay? Blending is your best friend. Blending is your best friend. Or say it with me now, blending is my best friend. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna do a little bit more, just a little bit more, because I'm gonna match the other side. Okay. It feels a little off, but we're gonna go with it. Brian's gonna come home and be like, oh my God, babe, you look so different. I'm gonna say, I know, like already. To blend, I typically don't put anything on the brush initially. I just go in with what I already have on my lid, and you just wanna blend. Easy, lemon squeezy. I actually might not use any additional thing. I might just keep doing this. So keep blending. You don't want a line on your eye, ladies, okay? You don't want that. Okay, so what I do like to do, and this is funny girl because I'm so freaking funny. So you wanna use your finger. Again, this is just what I do. I think it gets more pigment of the color on your eyes. I usually, sue me, okay? And then I get my eye wet with my own saliva on the inside and where I want to put this glittery color. And then I use Funny Girl, and then I just put it in the crease of my eye. Cool. So same thing. This is the most probably janky way to do your makeup, but let's fuck with it, baby. So then you wanna take that same compact brush and then just go over the bridge of your brow bone. I think that's what it's called. Oh, so pretty. So now I'm going to set my foundation, and I use IT Cosmetics. Again, they're my favorite. Bye Bye Pores. It's their translucent powder. It is the shit. Make sure before you set your under eyes that you blend in all of the concealer. Otherwise, that crease, any creases that you have are gonna be set, and then you're gonna have crease on your face all day. And we don't want that. So now my face is set, which my skin is really dry, so I don't need to use a ton because it's just, then it just looks like eh. Okay, so then now I'm going to do my contour. So I use the Hoola. This is a fan favorite. Everyone loves this one. I think it's just called Hoola, but it's by Benefit. I just like dab, 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 and then I, there's no right or, I'm sure there's a wrong way to do it, and I'm sure it's how I'm doing it, but find your jawbone, and then you wanna go like right on it. I kind of go on the jawbone instead of below because you wanna make this line as high as possible so that it causes the illusion that you have really sharp cheekbones like Angelina Jolie. All right, so I typically go here and you start, and then I do this because I'm using powder products over this. I don't want, see how it already, I don't want to like rub because I've noticed that sometimes it fucks up the foundation underneath and then you have, it's just bizarre. So I like to dab like this. Okay, yummy, yummy, yummy. So it looks a little crazy right now in the camera, I feel like, but in real life, it's not so crazy. And then we're gonna do the other side. This side is always, one of the sides is like, I feel like always harder for people, like one side's easier than the other. This is my difficult side. I don't really know why, but we're just gonna do the same thing on this side. I also break out on this side more, so maybe that's like, the product doesn't go on as good because I have more acne on this side, who knows? Okay, but do you see how it looks like I have high cheekbones now? That is the trickery. That is how we reel them in, ladies, okay? Just kidding, they should love you for how you fucking look at 3 a.m. in the morning when you've just eaten a whole pint of ice cream and you come in looking disheveled and your stomach hurts. That's when you know. All right, then, I always contour right on this line because it makes everything just more defined, right? You're adding like shadows. Think like you're adding shadows, which makes it look like everything's just more defined. We love that, we want that. But make sure you blend this line. Do not leave it being, obvious. You gotta over blend, all right? Blending is your best friend. Again, repeat with me, blending is my best friend. And then I go up on the chin a little bit like this. Do you see the difference? That's all it is contouring. It is the best game, it's the most dangerous game because you can fuck it up very easily. And then lastly, I'm gonna take the same brush I blended with my eyeshadow. Make sure you get the excess product off on this handy dandy towel that you always should have nearby. And then I contour my nose. So I just do. Make sure you shake off the excess product. And then I go along the side of my nose. I don't even know what it's really called, but you don't wanna do too much because then you look like Michael Jackson. And we don't want that. I love you, Michael, but your nose was kind of crazy. All right, so that feels good. That feels like enough for me. My favorite blush, favorite blush of all time is the Chanel, and it's called 350 Rosewood. It's a little bit darker, but I love it. I think it looks unreal. My friend Dana had it when I was in Dallas one time, and I used hers, like I borrowed it. And so with this, I just kind of put it right over, I don't know if this is accurate, but I just put it a little bit above and right over where I did the contour. And again, you don't want it to be rubbing, you want to just do what I'm doing, blotting, dabbing, whatever you want to call it. And make sure you don't go too far over towards your nose. You want to keep it on your apple, so kind of like back. Okay, this looks really crazy in the camera, but like in real life it doesn't, like in this mirror it looks normal. In this, it does not. So hopefully, so I'm just gonna blend some more. Sometimes I bring it down a bit just to fill it out. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, self-affirmations into the camera. You are powerful and sexual and beautiful. And then I always bring a little bit of blush on my forehead. Again, you're just bringing the color all together. A little bit on the chin, not a ton, don't get crazy. This is how also you just don't have to get fillers. You can just contour your face and fake everybody out, and it's like the same thing. On the days that I don't use foundation, I'll use this iconic London Illuminator. It's a cream, I love it, I think it's amazing, but it's kind of hard to blend, especially once you have makeup on. So for today, we're going to use my other favorite, which is Benefit's Cookie. And it looks like this. It's so pretty. I love it. You just want to put this on the bridge of your nose. So like this, and I just kind of like that. Do you see? Can you see? Can you see? And then right above, so right here, you want to put the highlight, okay? Oh God, it's a lot. Okay. I think I put too much, but it's okay. Guys, it's fine. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. And then I'm gonna go in and put a tiny bit more right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous, okay? You know what, I'm just gonna do full glam, okay? Because I feel like it. So for my eyebrows, I was like lining them like crazy, and then I felt like it was just getting out of control and they were looking too uniformed, and you don't want that. And so I was looking at myself in photos and I was like, oh, girly, no. So I just use the Gimme Brow by Benefit. We love Benefit, I love them. And it's in shade 4, can you see that? But this is what it looks like, it's amazing. You'll see the difference. I'll do one eyebrow and leave the other one undone. But this one I just feel like adds color to it, and you know, it darkens your eyebrows, but also makes them look natural. And you just wanna brush up, fluff out those brows, babies. And yeah, okay, do you see the difference? It's like very subtle, but we love. And then I like to do this. I saw Hilary Duff do it, so I thought I should do it too. But you just pull it up also, and it adds a little bit extra curl. And then I use, this is Benefit 2 probably. Yep, Benefit 2, the roller liner. I love this, reminds me of Derby Girls. And then I don't do like a winged lash. I'm not very good at it, and I'll do it if it's like a really crazy night out, but for just like a normal makeup, this isn't normal. I'm just gonna do it underneath too. This is like a full-blown makeup look. I was gonna start out with the everyday look. This is not an everyday look. This is like, if I'm doing makeup, I'm usually just gonna do a full send. So this is me doing a full send. And then I always do this in my waterline. And then we're gonna do mascara last. So I always prime it with the Tarte Opening Act, and this just makes them extra like thick and plump. And then my favorite mascara of all time, I promise you, once you use this, you will not go back, is Superfan by Smashbox. This is easy the best one on the market. It is so good. I really think that this adds a lot to your lashes, and again, the curling the lashes is crucial. I have pretty long eyelashes thanks to me papa, but it's always nice to just curl them anyways, because sometimes they can just stick straight out, and that's not a good look. Ooh la la, clearly this side is better. I do under my eyes a little bit, but with this, you want to be really careful because it can get on your, like under your eyes and on your skin, and you don't want that. So I always am really careful, and then I take my finger and I go underneath the lashes if you can, and kind of just like dab off the excess product. Honestly, what I've been loving the most is just lining my lips and then putting a gloss over it. The liner just stays on better, and especially with masks during COVID, like if you're using a stain or any of that shit, it just gets all over your face, and then it's like a lose-lose. Whereas the clear lip gloss or slightly clear, no one can really tell, and then the lip liner doesn't go anywhere. So I've been using Makeup Forever's pencil called Wherever Walnut, and then this is the Buxom gloss in Samatha. This is my favorite. This is my go-to. I've used this for years, literally years. So I already had some of this on. I'm gonna kind of like dab it a little bit. That also helps when you prime your lips, like before you do your makeup with a gloss or something like a lip balm. It keeps the makeup from getting all over your lips, which is nice. You don't want to overline on the insides, only underneath and like slightly on top, because then it looks crazy. So just trust me on that. So actually follow your real lip line right here, and then if you want to overline, do it here and here, but not on the insides. And then I'm gonna fill it in. I think it really helps to prime your lips with a balm, honestly. It helps everything go on more smooth. I think it helps the product stay on longer. And then take the Buxom Samatha gloss and go over it. I usually just kind of keep it in the middle. And then you're done. And then that was easy, right ladies? So I'm about to do my hair. I haven't done my hair yet, but I got extensions put in and it really helps. Like, I feel like I can kind of just wake up and my hair looks somewhat good, which is nice because when it was short and then thin, it was really hard to do. But yeah, this is my makeup. We'll just do a nice quick one over again. Okay, I love you guys so much. I hope everyone is surviving during COVID. I recently created a group text called Mental Breakdowns because I've been having one at least twice a week. So you're not alone. It's a fucking weird time in the world, but I hope this brought you a little bit of comedic relief. Please let me know what you would love to see in the comments below or DM me. I'm open for any and all suggestions. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, Ringo. I will link all of the products below so you can click them and buy them. It's gonna be okay. Give yourself a big heart hug. My therapist taught me to do this. Put your hand over your heart, your right hand over your heart, and then take your other hand like this and just and tell yourself you're loved because you are. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.